David. Just wanted to provide my comments this week from week 5 and give you some tips on how to find more sources. I've had a couple of Zoom calls this week with some of your fellow classmates, and one of the things that they had asked is how can they find more sources? How can they navigate the CSU online library better? And so this is designed to help give you some tips on how to do that. So if you look in the course here, one of the key things that you need to do is, and I would encourage you, is to make sure that you go back, look at all the course design, look at the course setup. But here under Start Here, you'll see your quick link here to the CSU library down here. So if you click on that, you'll bring up this site, OneSearch. OneSearch is really the place where you need to start. Now there's a tutorial on this that we had in the class, but in case you forgot that, I would bookmark this place, and this will be something that you'll use over the next 9 classes that you have in the degree program. So let's just do a quick search. Let's do non-traditional student motivation. If you recall, that was one of the things from a couple of weeks ago, and so I'm going to look for articles that come from non-traditional student motivation, okay? And so I'm signing into the course. One of the key things that you'll need to do is to make sure that you see this this filter over here. It says peer-reviewed journals. These are what you are looking for. Peer-reviewed journals meet a much higher standard than other journals that you may have or other sources that you may have. So make sure that you always activate that filter for peer-reviewed journals, okay? And so if you look at this, let's just say this first article, Motivations of Traditional and Non-Traditional College Students from Self-Determination and Attribution to Expectancy and Values, okay? So let's say that you look, and I won't go through the detail of this article, but let's say that that article you find is very helpful and it's something that meets your needs. Well, one of the first places that I would go is this little tab right here, this little button up here. When I highlight it, you'll see it says Find Sources Citing This. And so I'm going to make an assumption here that if this is a really good source, then chances are some of the other sources that may use this as a source would be a great place to go look for additional material. And so you can click on that and it will take you to a large grouping of other sources who have used the source you just picked out as a source. And so that is one way to find potentially other types of articles that you may find helpful. Now that is this one right here. So if you look to the one on the right, it says find sources cited in this. So if you really like this article and it has a group of sources that it used or that the authors used in it, then you can click on this and it will take you to all the sources that was cited in that article. And so this is just a really, really good, effective way, I believe, to find additional sources. And it's using, again, once you come up with a really good source here, let your source work hard for you because it can provide through other sources that link it or other sources that it uses. And that's these 2 little buttons right here. So just a tip today to hopefully help you out and help you continue to do research at the CSU Online Library to find academic and professional peer-reviewed journals that you'll use in your writings going forward. If you have any questions or would like to go through some of this on your own, contact me and I'll do what we did with a couple students this week and walk you through the CSU Online Library. All right? Take care.